a world without music, a world without singing or strumming. There isn't any dancing or even just swaying. Everything we once knew was to a beat or had a rhythm. Our hearts beat, the rhythm of our walk, even the rhythm of our talk. A simple pattern played on a single drum, now nowhere to be found. Soothing melodies that once spoke directly to our hearts, now lost, and their beautiful harmonies long forgotten. What about snapping, clapping, listening to your favorite song? Gone are the soulful sounds of the saxophone, and likewise the high-pitched trills of the flute. Movies have lost their excitement too. Weddings aren't nearly as fun. Life, it has lost something also. It has lost much of its meaning, its magic. Today I'm going to explain to you why we must fight for music education in our schools. Music education cultivates creative minds. Paul Allen, the billionaire co-founder of Microsoft, explains it best when he says, music reinforces your confidence in the ability to create. He would know, as he began playing the violin when he was 7 years old, and later began learning the guitar as a teenager. Creativity is in all of us, but it must be practiced and it must be used in order to develop. In other words, creativity produces more creativity. Parag Kordia is the director of the Music Intelligence Lab at Georgia Tech. He is currently researching the neurological roots of the creative process. He questions, is creativity just the gift of a few, just sprinkled on a few people and that's it? I would argue no, that creativity is something that we all have inside of us, and what it's all about is finding out how do we unlock that creativity. The answer is simple, music. Not to mention, creativity is at the heart of our modern technological society. Leading companies strongly need creators, innovators, dreamers, and doers more and more. The best place to find those qualities is in the students found in the band rooms and the music classrooms of our schools. Now that I've told you how music education cultivates creative minds, I'm going to tell you how music affects students' overall intelligence. Music education improves students' overall intelligence, not just in music, but in many academic subjects. Daniel Levitin tells us in the Royal Conservatory study on the benefits of music education that musical activity involves nearly every region of the brain that we know about, nearly every neural subsystem. The study of music improves both the brain's structure and the brain's function. To be more specific, music activity enhances neuroplasticity in the brain. This is a neurological process in which the brain actually forms new neural connections. This in turn leads to a higher IQ, better memory and attention, focus, and motor coordination. The Royal Conservatory tells us that the frontal lobes in the brains of musically trained individuals are actually larger and also have a greater degree of thickness than those without any musical training. This physicality is so significant because the frontal lobes are responsible for higher level cognitive functions. The Special Music School at the Kaufman Music Center in New York City is a public school that has an intensive and rigorous music program starting in kindergarten. These students routinely rank among the highest in the state on math and reading exams. Also in the Royal Conservatory study, Dr. Sylvain Moreno states, our data has confirmed a rapid transfer of cognitive benefits in young children after only 20 days of music training. The strength of this effect is almost in all children in 20 days. Imagine what 12 years of music instruction could do. You can see how music affects students' intelligence, so now let me tell you how it teaches students about discipline and hard work. Music students learn early on about the value of working hard as well as the beauty of delayed gratification. In order to prepare a piece of music for a performance, students must break down the music into smaller parts, work on those parts over and over again before finally putting the parts together. Eventually they will see the results. More importantly, they will actually get to hear the outcome of their labor. They get to enjoy the success of their finished product, and that is truly a gift in itself. In a world where technological advances and the pressures of modern living demand immediate response and fulfillment, music has the ability to slow us down, to teach students about the rewards associated with perseverance, determination, and endurance. Out previously explained how music education improves students' creativity, intelligence, and discipline. Finally, I will tell you how music promotes collaboration. Music is universal. It is one of the very few common hobbies, professions, and pastimes that you will find celebrated all around the world in every country and town, no matter how developed or how impoverished it may be. This common denominator, music, can bring together different backgrounds, ethnicity, and social status.